Hello everyone and welcome back to Talon Tea Time, the show where you're the talent. I'm your host Paul Schmidt and we're back after a long hiatus. Alongside us today is our guest Matthew Quinn. So Matthew, we're already previously acquainted, you know, I would say you're my friend, right?
Absolutely.
All right, and you're a fellow student at SUNY Brockport here, right? Alongside me, and I wanted to ask you first, so how's everything going with your studies? Like, what's your major?
Pretty good, Paul, and thanks for having me on, first of all. My major is meteorology, and the studies are going great.
Meteorology. Tell me a little more about that, actually. I hear a lot about it, but I don't have a whole interesting grasp on it. Is there any, like, tidbits you can tell us about meteorology in general? Any interesting things that come to mind that are out of the public knowledge?
Meteorology is the study of the upper atmosphere and current weather of everyday life, and it's just the weather of everyday life.
So it's just what every news reporter has to know, pretty much?
It is, and it's more to that. It's hard to say right now because I've been taking a lot of prereqs right now. I haven't really gotten into the generalized weather yet. I've taken like calc and stuff like that, but
oh, calculus?
Calc, physics, there's a lot of that in meteorology.
So are you a math guy as well?
Sort of. Math is tough, but I prefer numbers than writing, for sure.
Well, it seems like we're on the opposite sides of the spectrum, because I would prefer more writing, and I despise numbers, which is a funny thing considering my mother was a mathematician. Although calculus is what foiled her, she said.
Gotcha.
At least to me. So how is calculus going for you, though? Is it, like, extremely difficult? Like,
it's pretty difficult. I actually finished it last year. I'm actually in differential equations right now. It's a little different than calculus, but there's calculus in that, and they call it calculus 2.5 because I've taken 1, 2, and now I'm taking differential equations, and they call it 2.5.
Okay. I'm glad to hear that you seem to be doing well, though. Like, you're doing leagues better than I ever could in a math class.
I'm sure you would be fine.
Oh, I shouldn't tell you about the horror story that was my last high school math class when I had to take my college math class for my general education here. That was the last math class I will ever take.
Hey, you got through it. Right?
I did get through it somehow.
There you go.
You know,
you can get
sometimes you just got to bite the poison bullet, but once you come out on top, then you don't have to, you at least can say you don't have to do it anymore, right?
It feels so good.
But yeah, after trigonometry in high school, I was like, nope, I don't want to do any more of that, for sure.
I'm not a writer. That's how I feel with words and writing.
Yeah, I understand that. I remember there was a saying that goes along with it. It's like people who like math. There's people who like math and are bad at writing, and then there's the weird people.
Yep, I guess I'm a weird person.
No, I thought I was the weird person. I'm the one who likes writing. You're the one who likes math.
Oh, gotcha.
I didn't mean to get it confused for you, but
yeah.
So, Matt, are there any extracurricular activities that you're a part of?
I am actually part of the cross-country and track team here at Brockport, and I've been running for 8 years, so 7th grade. That's
quite a long time to be running for, and I'd say that to a bystander, cross-country and track just seem like running. Is there anything that you'd like to comment that makes it seem otherwise? Any interesting tidbits?
Well, obviously, in the name, running is a lot to do with running, but there's also a lot of different things that go into running. What you do after, what you do before, also in a race, when you make a move, or, you know, getting your mindset in the right space.
Okay. So, what kind of mindset are you thinking during a race? Like, it must be tense, right?
Very intense. lot of nervousness, just trying to think positive thoughts and telling yourself you can do it. Like, you're going to run the race, you're going to do great, you're going to have a great time, you're going to PR, and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, it must be a lot of thoughts running through your head, like, during a race, like, and for any runner for that matter. Like, you know, does it make you, like, nervous during a race?
Oh, for sure. Even like a workout at practice, I'm nervous before it, whether I'm going to have a good workout or not. And especially it intensifies when you're on the line in a race, racing other people from other schools. But in the end, you know, you're just racing and you're doing something that you love. So
of course,
at the end of the day, it really isn't a big deal.
And you mentioned other schools as well. Like, are there any, like, cool stories you want to tell about how you dominated another team or something in a race?
No, there's a lot of competition from other schools, Geneseo, Oneonta. They're great schools, and you know, we just try to come out on top every time. And
yeah, well, that's the best. That's all you can ask for sometimes, right? Is just do your best. Yeah.
Yep, for sure.
And I bet you are doing your best. Am I wrong on that?
No, I'm trying my best. I love being part of the team, and it's awesome. Like, at the end of the day, I wish I was, you know, faster like anyone does, but the big scheme of things is just being part of something, being part of a team, like a bigger thing, and, you know, just showing up every day, and yeah.
Yeah, that's great to hear. And do you aspire, where do you see yourself in a couple of years? What do you aspire to be? Do you want to be like another Usain Bolt or something different? Tell me.
Well, you know, everybody has dreams, and yeah, I dream of going to the Olympics and, you know, winning at the Olympics. But, you know, in a couple years, I just see myself running for fun, because at the end of the day, it's just something that I love to do, and it's fun. It brings me pleasure, and yeah.
Well, the Olympics is quite a lofty goal, you know. I'd say once you know, qualify for the Olympics, you're set. You've proven yourself.
Oh, for sure.
So I hope you, dutifully, I hope that you make it there one day.
I hope so too, but I don't think so. But we'll see. You never know. Anything is possible. So
exactly, anything is possible. All right. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today on Talon Tea Time. This has been Paul Schmidt alongside our guest Matthew Quinn, and as always, we will see you on the next talk.